Bob Lamb. I'm up here on French Island with Tom Monsoor, and as you can see, Tommy's getting ready for the St. Croix Bassmaster tournament here in La Crosse, which starts Thursday, September 12th. Tommy, you're in a hurry, huh?
Well, I normally take today off, but practice was so bad that I went out today and tried to find some more fish, and I found some, but they ain't real big, but you know, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago, me and Karen won the last team tournament here in La Crosse.
Uh-huh.
And they were schooling.
Uh-huh.
So it was fun. It was easy.
Sure.
You know, you find one, you find 20.
Sure.
And we won.
Uh-huh.
They ain't schooling now. I can't find them anyway. They aren't where they usually are.
At this time of year.
Yeah. I mean,
now the water is unusually low here this time.
you know,
Right now it's 5.3, isn't it?
it's up, it's down, it's real high, real low, and I don't know. The fish are doing something, but in 4 days I couldn't figure out where they are.
Huh.
But I can catch one here and there. You know?
Uh-huh.
And I caught a couple nice ones, and I'm just going to go fishing. And last time I did that, I won, but I'm not expecting to win. Last time I went to my good spots and where they were schooling, and they weren't schooling.
Huh.
So I went down in Black River and won $125,000.
Yeah.
Just going fishing.
Yeah.
So I'm just going fishing because I ain't got no choice.
Huh.
I'd rather have them schooling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can pull up on a spot and you can catch 20, you know.
What are you rigging up there, Tommy?
One of my swim jigs.
Uh-huh.
We call this one Rusty Crosse.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a little craw. The smallies and the largies both like it.
And what have you been catching, smallies or largemouth too?
Both.
Both, huh?
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
I found one little spot the other day. I threw in and I caught a 12-incher, and I threw in and I caught a 3.5-pound smallmouth. Well, it was a long ways to go for one fish, so I threw in again and
Yeah.
caught another small one, and threw in again and caught another big largemouth.
Uh-huh.
Another 3.5-pound largemouth. So you never know.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to take to win?
No idea. If there's guys that find them schooling, it could take 20 pounds a day.
Well, guys are going to be scoping, aren't they?
Yeah, I really don't like scoping.
Nobody does around here.
No, I don't think it's bass fishing.
No, it isn't.
I think
It's ruining the sport.
It's a video game.
Yep, that's all it
It
is.
isn't, you know, it doesn't make you a good fisherman. It makes you a good video scoper.
Yeah, yeah. And we've talked about this before. You'd think the circuits would kind of ban it, but there's a lot of money into it, isn't there?
Not like they think. I don't think they figured it out yet.
Oh.
The scoping thing, there might be a couple hundred, maybe 500, say at the most,
Uh-huh.
if they banned it, that wouldn't use it.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, they'd sell just as many as they ever did.
Oh.
And they still sell all the regular units. Everybody's
Sure.
still got 4, 5 great big units that
Sure.
cost $12,000, $15,000. Everybody's got them.
Yeah.
You know, 12-inch, everybody.
Yeah.
So they ain't going to lose no money. But you know who is losing money? Every one of the tackle manufacturers, the bad guys that make rods and reels and lures,
Yep.
they're losing their ass.
Because they're not making any, they're not using them. They're not using the rods and reels.
They got a couple spinning rods and a little jig head and a little minnow.
Yeah, and look at all the poles you have.
Yeah.
All the rods and that.
They don't have one scoping thing on them.
No, no.
Those are real old school fishing stuff. Top waters, jigs, Sinkos, frogs.
Yeah.
No little minnows. Although I do have a couple.
No, are there tournaments here, local tournaments that ban scoping or not?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are there quite a few guys scoping here in the local
I
tournaments?
tell you what, this spring they had a big tournament here,
Uh-huh.
and there was a couple locals in it. And every one of the guys that won and did good were scoping smallmouth bass on beds.
Oh,
They
sure.
can take that thing and see them fish on a bed now.
Yep, yep.
Normally you'd never see them. On the Mississippi River you'd never see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they can find them with the scope.
Yep.
And they took them all off the beds all spring. Big ones. They had
that's-
23, 22, 25-pound bags.
Gee.
Unheard of.
Yeah,
Unheard of.
yeah. Well,
It's a bad deal.
yeah, yeah, it
It's
really
a bad
is.
deal for the fish. It's a bad deal for the industry.
Yep.
And they ain't figured it out yet.
And it's a bad thing for
Tournament.
fishermen that don't believe in it.
No,
You know,
That's right.
I've talked to other guys around here, you know, that fish tournaments,
Yep.
and they say, nope, don't use it. It's not fishing.
It's not fishing.
No.
You know, and if you look at all the guys that are winning now and setting these 100-pound marks,
Yep.
they're all young guys with scoping.
Yep.
It's all these young guys scoping.
Yep.
The video game generation.
Yep.